Hello traders, I am Ricky Gaspard and I'm a guy who trades from his home office. I'm also a ThinkScript coder and I write my own scripts, and what you're looking at is my latest creation. This is the Master Scalper because I scalp stocks. This is the Master Scalper scan. This is the Master Scalper candles. I color coded them to match this indicator right here in the watch list that is finding the buys, the holds, and the sells for me. And it can also find them for you. And if you are aware, you know I've created this volume spike indicator. So when I see buys listed here and I see a spike happening, I click on it to see what's going on, and it immediately shows me a green candle because it's green buy. And I'm waiting to see if the buyers come in to drive this stock up. This morning I've been playing ONMD. I've made a little bit of profit on it, 94 bucks. I caught this run right here and just held on as long as the candles were green. And then I got out somewhere in here and then it ran up again. I didn't get the entire run. I thought this candle here was going to pull back, so I exited. But this is a great indicator that I have put on here, and there's one more piece to it. Let me see if I can find it. It doesn't look like I loaded it. It should be called the RG Master label. Give me a... So I put the master label on here too. You will notice this little label up here so when you take your eyes off of here, I included these over here so that you didn't have to take your eyes off if this turned into a hold or a sell. So this is a 4-piece system. So we have the Master Scalper scan, we have the Master Waitlist column, watch list column, and we have the colored candles that match the activity of the buyers and sellers, and we have the little label up here to keep a close eye on it. When we are here, you can see a sell has came up. You're also going to see these arrows pop in. And these arrows give you a sense of direction. And these indicators that you see here are all tuned in to some previous indicators that I put together. I decided to have them all work together so that they could do the proper calculations of the buyers and the sellers so that we can get a more honest direction of which way the price is going to move. So as we work our way, this is Friday the 24th of May. This is Memorial Weekend, so there's not much really happening on Memorial Weekend. This is pretty much the only stock play that I got in today. So all I'm doing is watching this buy column, watching for spikes. And you can see each one that I click on that has a spike. It does have a spike. The problem is it's Memorial Weekend. We don't have the volume to drive it up. It's like most of the investors took a 4-day weekend instead of a 3. I wasn't so lucky. But it's okay. I made some money by staying home this Friday and trading stocks with these indicators. So this Master Scalper scan is looking for the buys, the holds, and the sells. And it's doing that by volume buyers and volume sellers. It's not just guessing moving averages. It's not your typical indicator. Everything I code works live on the internet. We have to have volume flowing for these indicators to work because it's subtracting the ups from the downs. That's how it determines if we have buyers, more buyers, or more sellers. And it works extremely well. I have been testing this indicator for about 3 months. I have fine-tuned it to the max. You shouldn't have to change anything. You can turn off these arrows if you go to Studies, Edit Studies, and click the gear icon right here. And you can elect to turn off the arrows if you don't want to see them or not. You can turn off the colored candles if you want to. I don't think I put alerts in this one, but the indicator is there to turn it off if it bothers you too much. I don't like the alerts. That's why I disabled it. It just gets out of hand sometimes. So I've turned the arrows off. So now we have a clean chart that we don't have to worry about putting a bunch of other indicators on here to make a decision if the stock's going to go up or down. These colors are calculated by buyers and sellers and not by previous moving averages. You can see I clicked on this one. It has a very small volume spike and it's gone up since I clicked on it. There's another one here moving and it may continue to go up as well. And believe me, this works much better when we have everybody trading. This is the Memorial weekend. It's kind of slow. We did get a green candle pop up. So without a bunch of investors, I can't find a bunch of stocks for you to click on or to demo for you. We only have a few people trading. The volume is quite low. But it's really good to have something that you can count on even on low volume days. Here's one right here that just popped in with a volume spike. And this volume spike is also included here. So you have to just go down the list and see which one is best for your setup. Because they're all going to be buys, but they're all going to be set up differently. So you'll have to just go through them. And I like sorting it by here because they're not jumping all over the place for me to try to find them. If I sort by the volume spike, then I'm chasing these volume spikes up and down the chart. So I sort it by this, wait on a spike, and watch this, see if this candle starts growing. If you don't have this My Blessing indicator, it's also a premium indicator. This thing really rocks. I mean, it hasn't let anybody down as of yet. It's really accurate. It's also a live data indicator. And you can find all of this stuff on our Discord. I'll put the link to Discord in the description of this video. And as always, I am not a financial advisor. I do this for entertainment purposes. I was a guy trading in his home office, decided to stream live one day, and before I knew it, 11,000 people were watching me. It ended up becoming a business. We moved over to a premium section over on Discord. And I made it affordable for everyone, so if you haven't joined us yet, you may want to consider it. You can sign up for free, talk to some investors before you do sign up, before you upgrade. But just remember, these are indicators. I teach indicators. I teach how to use the indicators. I try to plan out the entries and exits for you. I mark support and resistance levels on charts. And we play these support and resistance levels along with these colored candles. And of course, along with the buys and along with the volume spikes and along with this label, it all works together as a team to give you the best possibility. So make sure you reach out to a professional financial advisor. Just don't take my word for it. Don't use my tools. If you don't understand how they work, I strongly suggest that you watch it for a week or so. Watch how it works. Watch the spikes. Watch this column. Learn what it's doing before you pull the trigger. I thank you very much for watching me. The link is in the description. Have a very blessed Memorial weekend. And as always, God bless.